G'day, Tom here from Reformers Bookshop. I want to show you the insides, a bit of a more detailed look at Abbey Wedgeworth's series, Training Young Hearts for Toddlers. I wanted to show you what are mouths for. So let's just have a look. You can see God made my mouth and what are mouths for. And we can lift the flap and see the mouth opening up there. Toddlers are going to love this. God made my mouth to smile and laugh. God made my mouth to talk. So these are quite generic things that they could be sinful or they could not be. These are just what God made our mouth to do. To chew my food. God made my mouth to give kisses. God made my mouth to blow bubbles. Pop. Did God make my mouth to bite my friends? So you can see Abby's now going into aspects of how we could use our mouth to do things that are sinful. No, of course he didn't. Did God make my mouth to say hurtful words or tell lies? No, of course he didn't. And I love how she looks at sin and says, no, these things are silly. Why would God want us to do these things? Jesus was a child with a mouth. She looks at Jesus and how he took on this human aspect. Jesus always used his mouth to tell the truth or to love others. Let the little children come to me is what Jesus said. And then she always points in all of these books to Jesus' work on the cross and how every aspect of his humanity, his mouth, his eyes, his ears, his feet were played a part in him going to the cross. Because Jesus used his mouth to say yes to God's plan. Not my will, but yours, he said. A plan to forgive me for any wrong I do. So when I use my mouth to lie or to be unkind, I can say, I'm sorry. It's because Jesus was obedient with his mouth that we can say, I'm sorry. If I trust Jesus, God always forgives me. And then she shows you the joy that comes from forgiveness. And then she points to the Holy Spirit's work in our life. His Holy Spirit helps me to tell the truth and to love others just like Jesus. See, the Holy Spirit creates Jesus in us. My mouth was made to sing and give thanks to God. See, that's how we're going to be using our mouths for all eternity. So what are mouths for? It's just one book in a series. You can see them all here, hands, feet, eyes, ears, and feelings as well. Very similar format. So I wanted to show you the inside of them, just so you get a feel for the way that she steps through and shows you what God made our senses for, how we can use them sinfully, how Jesus used them perfectly, and how the Holy Spirit helps us to be transformed into the image of the perfect man with the perfect mouth, Jesus Christ.